Today we're going to give you guys an update about how breastfeeding and bottle feeding twins is going, because a lot has changed since the last time we talked with you guys about it. But first, before we get into that, look what my family's doing. What are you guys doing?
Shayla.
Oh, you're doing Shayla's live? Are they live right now?
They do live every Tuesdays, apparently.
Oh, I just got off of doing live on my channel, so they're live right now doing this, and you guys are doing it with them, huh? You're doing it too, Hallie? Oh, I like your shirt. It says Big Sister. Are you a big sister with peanut butter all over your face? You cute girl. Hannah and Zeke, you guys doing it too? Exercising, getting in shape, getting all healthy. So far, our weight loss thing that Dan and I are doing, I've only gone one day so far doing the Weight Watchers thing, and it's kind of like I'm permanently hungry. Not like starving, just like a little bit hungry.
There's a little hunger all day long.
And I think it's good because I think I've just been overeating so much. Like, I've trained my body to expect more and want more food. And so now I'm giving actual like portion control sizes. My body is like, oh, this isn't as much as we normally get. And I'm like, that's good, body. You were getting too much before. Now you're getting a little less. Go, quick feet, quick feet. Go, 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 Hallie. Go, Hallie. Get those feet going. Get those feet going. Woohoo. Go, 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 go. Wow, your feet are going so fast. Look at them go fast. So fast. You guys are exercising hard, aren't you? Good job, little people and big people.
It's been like 9 months at least since I've worked out.
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
So far, your first workout in 7 months? 9 months?
Probably, since I had the recovery.
Oh, yeah. Well, good job. I am looking forward to doing that with you guys sometime soon. Hallie, you're so cute. You having a hard day doing it? Boom.
We have been wanting to update you guys on breastfeeding the twins versus bottle feeding versus feeding them at all, and how things are going.
Feeding them at all? That's an option.
And things were rough about a week ago. 2 weeks ago, we had started doing pretty good, and I thought that we were doing really good with the twins, and feedings were going great, and they were very content. And then a week passed, and they didn't gain any weight. And that was really the only health indicator that was not going right. And I was seeing friends who had babies on the same day as these girls, and the Coolies keeping up with their baby, and just seeing how all their babies have been growing and getting bigger, and ours were kind of just staying the same. And so that last week, when they didn't gain any weight, I was like, okay, we need to do something different. And so for a full day, or for a full weekend, I really concentrated on nursing them extra. And even on, I think it was 2 Sundays ago, I stayed in bed all day long. Tim brought me lunch, and I just nursed them all day long. I watched 3 different movies and had a Sandra Bullock marathon and just nursed them. And they fussed at me and fussed at me and fussed at me all day long. Just were not getting enough. And so at that point, at the end of the day, I was drained. That wasn't something realistic that I can do every day. We have 4 other kids that I need to be here for, and and staying in bed just mentally wasn't good for me. And so what we are doing now is, after every feeding, I'm still breastfeeding them 7 or 8 times a day. They're getting their meals, but then afterwards we have started supplementing with formula. So Tim's got Karis here right now, and Zeke, you're holding Chloe. You're feeding Chloe for us right now. We got these great bands that my sister-in-law gave us for the girls, so we can identify their bottles even. So, they even have their name on it. So it's become a very big family team to feed these girls. It's not just me that's able to feed them. And so we are constantly, Tim's helping out with feeding them, Miss Nicole's helping feed them, Hannah and Zeke are helping feed them. Hallie likes to come and feed them or help feed them, but she only lasts like a second or 2, and then she's like, Mommy, you hold the bottle. So, but one day we'll get there. You help with other stuff, huh?
Yes,
yeah. So it was a very difficult decision to start giving them formula, but it was definitely a necessary decision because they weren't gaining the weight that they needed. And then I had their 1 month checkup, which was actually at their 6 weeks. And I was talking to the doctor about how I was nervous about their weight and everything. And he was looking at the chart after we had already weighed them when we got to the doctor's office. And he was wondering why I was so worried about their weight, because they looked like they were exactly where they needed to be. And come to find out, the girls had gained about 10 ounces in 3 days when we started giving them formula. They were really hungry. So he was very encouraging and said that we made the right decision by starting them on formula. And then you have a bow sticker. Thank you. And so things were tough at first, but now things are a lot better because the girls are starting to smile at us. They're starting to definitely plump up, and they're getting bigger, and it just... And they're starting to talk already? What words do they know?
But they're like making little noises like...
Oh, yeah. So their overall demeanor is a lot more positive now that they are getting more than enough food now. So now it's just learning how to juggle bottles. It's so much easier, I feel like, to just nurse both of them than to try to bottle feed them, because I feel like I don't have enough hands to bottle feed them.
In just a few minutes, we're going to be going live on our YouTube channel with J House Vlogs, and it's going to be awesome. If you guys, let us know in the comments, what do you think about these live events we're doing every Tuesday nights with you guys and me and Dana, and then with the family on Thursday. So one of the things I do in the meantime is get the bottle ready. And one little trick I found is usually I used to shake these and I get lots of bubbles, and then that would give, like in the milk, and that would give the kids like hiccups and burps and make them really gassy and stuff. So instead what I started doing is just swirling it like this, and I found that mixes it up just as well, but gives far fewer bubbles in the milk for them to drink. So I don't know why that took me 6 kids to now just figure out, but it did. And we gotta have these ready because we need to feed the twins while we're on the live event, because it's the middle of their feeding time right now. This is what it looks like behind the scenes. This is where we stand. I've got these things up just so you can't see our messy basement as much. I actually prefer doing live streaming upstairs. In like our living room, it feels a lot more natural and homey and relaxed to me, but our computer upstairs is not powerful enough for live streaming apparently, so we have to use my work computer to live stream, which makes it a little bit more of a sterile setup, but at least the stream is good for you guys.
Better when there's a lot of kids.
We're live. You guys will see, yeah, there's the chat over here. There's Kendra and then Jeremy.
Stop to vlog.
So yes, I gotta bring him up to speed on the story here. So this is us vlogging. Okay, we'll get back to live. The live stream is over, guys. So what did you guys think? Was it fun?
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I gotta turn you up so I can hear you.
It's in live stream.
No, this is called vlogging.
You were great.
Right here.
Likes it.
She thought I said ice cream. I like ice cream.
Me too.
Yay. It was fun answering a lot of your questions about homeschooling and hearing other people's perspective about homeschooling also, and especially when they agree with you. That's always good, because when you get people on that disagree, you're like, this is awkward.
Well, we haven't had anyone that we disagree with yet.
I know, that's why we only invite people that we know are going to agree with us. Tell us that we're right. So you guys can check out their channel. It's linked up below, J House Vlogs, and tell us real quick who you guys are and what you do at your channel. Again.
We are family vloggers. We have 4 little kids, and we focus on our learning together as a family and serving. So, yeah, we would love for you to come check us out.
So how does daily vlogging work when you still have a full-time job and she's homeschooling? And because daily vlogs, guys, is no joke. Like, we don't do it here because even though
it's a lot of work. Yeah,
we're like full-time YouTubers and we still don't have time to do daily vlogging. So how do you guys pull that off?
We do feel like we have 2 full-time jobs. It is
We
a lot
don't
of
get
work.
bored very often.
Yeah.
That's good.
We work really hard.
You still have time for each other and stuff, though, I assume, right? You edit together? Is that how you do it?
That's the important
date
step.
Yeah. So they have editing sessions together, I guess. They do that. So I have 8 points left to use today, guys. A lot of you guys were commenting on our last vlog about what apps we're using. I'm using this one. It's called Ultimate Food Diary. And daily, I get 30 points total. I've already used 22. So I have 8 points remaining. And I made this, cut up 2 apples And I thought, okay, well, I'll use peanut butter. I have like 8 points worth. I'll just use it all in peanut butter. And then I saw that 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is 6 points, and I was like, oh boy, that's not gonna go very far. I've been craving peanut butter today. So I have 2 apples cut up. I'm gonna mix in some peanut butter here, and this peanut butter is not gonna go nearly as far as I thought it was going to. But this is my little snack because, like we said earlier, like I'm not like hungry, starving. I'm just kind of always a little bit hungry, which is kind of mentally really annoying. You just want to go eat something and like appease it. But like I said, I know it's just because my body is used to eating too much. And thus I've ended up in this position, right? And so I need to start training my body to expect less and be able to function with less. And it's not going to be fun, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. I got a little pop quiz for you guys. Who is this? Who is that? I'll give you a hint. Her name starts with a C. So if you can, and then the next letter is H. Okay, so if you can figure it out, then comment below, and I'll give you brownie points or something. I don't know. This is how we wrap up our day, guys. Doing bottles, giving the girls something to drink and eat, because as soon as we fill up their little tummies and get them all topped off, then we lay them down, and Dan and I go to sleep to hopefully get as much sleep during their long stretch as possible. Which, how long has it been? Like 4 hours typically is their long stretch. So we love them, but they are a lot of work, and we are both very tired. And so by this time of the day, we're just like, get them in bed, please. So let's finish up your bottles, and then it'll be time to go to sleep. 10 and 8. And we'll give away her name. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We really do appreciate all your support and love for our family. And if this is your first time here, we'd love to have you subscribe, because we're just about becoming a family team. And I need to do a video sometime about what it means to become a family team. We need to get into that, because it's a lot more than just kind of doing work and chores together. So let's talk about that sometime soon. All right. Thanks for hanging out. See you later. Bye. It's time for Dana and I to start losing some weight. So we are going to pull out all of our food out of our pantry and mark it down with points for Weight Watchers.